Hi, this is Fred from Home for the Long Haul. One of the most common questions seniors ask about Alaska cruises is, when is the best time to go? The answer is not the same for everyone. It depends on what matters most to you: weather, crowds, price, wildlife, daylight hours, or how busy the ports feel. Today, I'm going to walk through the entire Alaska cruise season month by month so you can choose the timing that actually fits your preferences and comfort level. Alaska's main cruise season runs from early May through late September. Each part of the season has clear advantages and real trade-offs for older travelers. Let's go through them carefully. Early season, May. May is the beginning of the season. Fares are usually lower than in summer, and the ships and ports are noticeably less crowded. The weather is cooler and rain is common. Some higher elevation areas or interior roads may still have snow. Wildlife is active as animals come out in spring, and the landscapes are just starting to green up. Daylight hours are already long and getting longer every day. May works well for seniors who want to save money, prefer fewer people, and don't mind cooler temperatures and the possibility of rain. It is less ideal if you strongly prefer warmer weather or want every possible shore excursion to be fully operating. Some people actually prefer May because the ports feel more relaxed and you can move around without constant crowds. Peak early summer, June. June is one of the most popular months for good reason. Temperatures become milder, daylight is extremely long, especially as you get farther north, and wildlife viewing is excellent. Glaciers are accessible, and nearly all shore excursions are running. Crowds and prices are higher than in May, but they are not yet at the absolute peak of midsummer. June is a strong choice for seniors who want a good balance of better weather, long daylight, solid wildlife opportunities, and full activity options without the heaviest crowds of July. Many experienced Alaska cruisers say June gives them the best overall mix. Midsummer, July. July is true peak season. This is when you generally get the warmest weather of the year, very long daylight hours, and every attraction and excursion in full operation. Wildlife is still active, and the scenery is lush and green. The trade-offs are clear: higher prices, more crowded ships, busier ports, and longer lines for popular tours. July is best for seniors who prioritize the warmest possible conditions and maximum activity options and are willing to accept higher costs and larger crowds. If you dislike waiting in lines or being on a packed ship, July may feel more stressful than enjoyable. Late summer, August. August is still considered peak season, especially in the first half of the month. Weather remains relatively mild compared to May or September, though rain becomes more frequent as the month goes on. Wildlife viewing continues to be good, and the landscapes are fully developed. Prices stay elevated, but some sailings begin to feel slightly less crowded toward the end of August. August can be a good middle ground if you want peak season conditions with a modest chance of fewer people later in the month. The second half of August sometimes offers a slightly better balance than early July. Late season, September. September marks the end of the main cruise season. Prices usually drop, and both ships and ports become less crowded. The weather turns cooler and wetter, and daylight hours decrease noticeably. Some attractions reduce their hours or begin to close for the season. In certain areas, you may see early fall colors, and wildlife patterns start to shift. September works well for seniors who want lower fares and fewer crowds, and are comfortable with cooler, rainier weather and shorter days. It is less suitable if you want the warmest temperatures or the fullest possible range of excursions. Some travelers specifically choose September for the quieter atmosphere and better value. Key factors seniors should weigh carefully. Weather tolerance matters a lot. If you dislike cool or rainy conditions, focus on June through mid-August. If cooler weather does not bother you, May and September can offer better value and fewer people. Crowds are lowest in early May and September and highest in July. Prices follow a similar pattern. Shoulder seasons are generally cheaper, peak summer costs more. Daylight is longest in June and July, which is helpful if you like being out and about for more hours of the day. Wildlife and scenery are strong from May through August, with glaciers accessible throughout the season. One more practical note: the specific itinerary and ship also matter. A glacier bay or Hubbard Glacier-focused sailing can feel different from a more port-intensive itinerary, and that can influence which month feels best for you. My practical recommendation for most seniors: for the majority of older travelers, the period from mid-June through late July offers the best overall combination of milder weather, long daylight, full excursion availability, and reliable conditions. If budget is a higher priority and you can accept cooler temperatures and a greater chance of rain, late May or early September can be excellent value and significantly less crowded. The most important step is to match the timing to your personal preferences rather than simply choosing the cheapest sailing or the most popular month. Think about how much you care about warmth, how you feel about crowds, and how flexible your budget is. There is no single perfect month, only the month that best matches what you want from the trip. Have you taken an Alaska cruise? Which month did you go, and how did the weather and overall experience feel? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Real feedback from other seniors is one of the most helpful things for people planning their own trip. If this video helped you think through the timing, please like it and subscribe for more practical cruise advice for seniors. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.